So I showed you the video of James Comey on Fox News this Sunday, today. I was wrong. The IG was right. Whoa, what? Did he just admit it? Yes, he did. Yes, he can. Yes, we can. All hail Satan. Yes, we can. All hail Satan. Play it backwards. All hail. Yes, we can. Play it backwards. See what old Barack was telling you. All hail Satan. Try it. Not messing around. You want me to do this right now? Fine. Hold on. Okay, first I apologize. It's not all hail Satan. It's thank you, Satan. Yes, we can. Thank you, Satan. Check this out. I'm going to show you right now. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Thank you, Satan. Thank you, Satan. See how Jason 4 would not try to pull a fast one on you. I just said, I'll do it. F it. I'll pull a Bill O'Reilly. I'll do it live. However, let's get back on topic here. Not only did James Comey go on Fox News, so did Adam Schiff, as I mentioned in the video, but I didn't show you the Adam Schiff video. They're always on CNN, MSNBC, CNN, MSNBC, CNN, and now all of a sudden, when they're ready to admit guilt and essentially apologize, like I was wrong, they were right, they go to Fox News this time. Why didn't they go back on CNN and MSNBC? It's very interesting, isn't it? But, one way or the other, I want to share this with you. Let's take a look at this video.
Because you have weighed in on that. In 2018, you were the ranking member, the top Democrat in the minority in the Intelligence Committee. Devin Nunes, the then Republican chair, issued a report talking about all the problems with the FISA warrants in the FBI case. You defended the FBI's use of FISA warrants to surveil Carter Page in a lengthy memo. Here you are discussing that.
It's important for the public to see the facts that the FBI acted appropriately in seeking a warrant on Carter Page. They're not part of some deep state, as the president apparently would like the public to believe.
After reading the IG's report, which discusses 17 serious errors of omission, some would say misconduct on the part of the FBI, do you still think that the FBI acted appropriately, as you said there?
Well, I think this is consistent with the IG report. They were right to seek a FISA on Carter Page, and there wasn't some deep state conspiracy. There was no spying on the Trump campaign. There was no effort to, based on political bias, open the investigation. It was properly predicated. But there were nonetheless serious abuses of FISA, which were not apparent 2 years ago, but which have become apparent now with 170 witnesses interviewed and 2 million documents reviewed by the IG. And I am glad that the IG made the recommendations that he has made, and the FBI is going to follow them. But that wasn't apparent to us 2 years ago. But the most significant things, I think, are that corrective steps will be taken in terms of the FISA process, and that the IG debunked these claims by the president, by Mr. Nunes and others, of this deep state conspiracy, this improper investigation. It would have been negligent for them not to conduct this investigation.
I've just got a minute left, because at that time in 2018, you said the FBI and Department of Justice did not, quote, omit material information. Apparently, you did not know at the time that, in fact, Steele's main Russian sources had told the FBI that he had misrepresented what that Russian source had said, and that the FBI knew at the time that Carter Page, in fact, was acting as a contact, as a unofficial source for the CIA. Given what you know now, we talked earlier to Director Comey, and he basically said, I was wrong in what I represented back in 2018. Are you willing to admit that you were wrong in your defense of the FBI's FISA process?
Oh, I'm certainly willing to admit that the Inspector General found serious abuses of FISA that I was unaware of. Had I known of them, Chris, yes, I would have called out the FBI at the same time. But I think it's only fair to judge what we knew at the time, not what would be revealed 2 years later. But yes, there were very serious abuses of the FISA process. They need to be corrected. We need to make sure they never happen again.
So little Adam Shifty Schiff. We didn't know at the time. But you said at the time it wasn't possible. It didn't happen. And then it happened. It did happen. It already happened. And again, this is the same guy on the quote-unquote Gang of Eight Intel Committee guys that has access to top secret information. Information, as I said in the last video, that would exonerate Trump and Carter Page and all these people that were tied into this fake, sham, scam FISA warrant that was a massive abuse of power. So let me go here with you. If Adam Schiff, who just said, yeah, well, if I could do that over, basically, and I knew that at the time, I would have questioned the FBI too. In other words, he wouldn't have said half the things he said. So let me go here with you. The IG report came out. The Inspector General report came out exposing this as now fact against what Adam Schiff had thought. And let's just give Adam Schiff the benefit of the doubt. He somehow didn't know. He was believing the FBI, and that was it. But the IG report came out and exposed this. And that was also before the IG himself came out and did the little interview thing, or the congressional inquiry or whatever. The report had already come out. Why did you guys try to pass and successfully pass the impeachment in the House? Articles of impeachment in the House. For two things, none of which you guys can identify. Obstructing Congress, well, how? I don't know. Using the office of president for personal gain. Okay, how? I don't know. So here's Adam Schiff telling you, yeah, the IG was right. Since the IG is right, that means your impeachment scam is wrong. Needs to be retracted, needs to stop. But they went ahead and did this anyways. They did this anyways. Zero Hedge was the one posting this. Representative Adam Schiff, Democrat, California, can't admit when he's wrong. After last week's DOJ Inspector General report revealed that the FBI committed serious abuses while obtaining a warrant to spy on Trump campaign aide Carter Page, including fabricating evidence, Schiff was asked on Sunday by Fox News host Chris Wallace, given what you know, are you willing to admit that you were wrong in your defense of the FBI's FISA process? And again, he said, I'm certainly willing to admit that the Inspector General found serious abuses of FISA that I was unaware of. Right. That's an odd way of admitting your entire thesis has been dead wrong for 3 years. And again, I just played you the video, so I need to play it again. Donald Trump tweets, Schiff's correcting the record memo has turned out to be totally wrong based on the IG report. A very big lie. Maria Bartiromo and Devin Nunes has turned out to be completely right. Congratulations to Devin. The fake news media should apologize to all. And again, the things that I did in my last video at the end with the Q stuff, it is, as Q said a million times, it is mathematically impossible for them to do the things that they've done and put the little things out. 1:29 p.m. the FISA, the IG report comes out. 1:29 p.m. William Barr, official letter and notice. No, I don't agree with the IG report. We have information over here that actually shows the FBI and them colluded. Basically treason. William Barr, 1:29 p.m. Oh, I too also, I may have some information too that, doesn't jive with what the IG had. But the IG did not have the information that those two guys have. Remember, Durham is his investigation turned into an initial investigation turned into a criminal investigation. It was just an inquiry at first. It's just an inquiry. We're doing an inquiry. Oh my God, now it's a criminal investigation. That was recent. Remember that? About, I don't know, a month ago maybe? So what changed? Who did they speak to? Oh, well, they went overseas. They went and talked to all the Five Eyes intelligence groups, the respective countries. Giuliani, yes, I just did a video. He went over there. Hey, I got some people, got to do an interview. He's going to be coming out. I just saw his tweet today. Hey, wait till you see what I got to show you guys. Click subscribe or whatever he said. Click follow me on Twitter so you can hear it as soon as I give it out. Rudy Giuliani. As a matter of fact, let's see if we can find him. Rudy Giuliani, just to quickly find his post. 8 hours ago, after hundreds of hours and months of research, I have garnered witnesses and documents which reveal the truth behind this impeachment, which includes no wrongdoing by real Donald Trump. These threads only touch the surface. Read and watch all, more to come. What was the one that I saw, though? I saw one earlier. Let me pause this again. I'm trying to find it, but I'm finding some other gold mine information in here. It's all posted today. Rudy Giuliani, Sunday. Democrats' impeachment for innocent conduct is intended to obstruct the below investigations of Obama-era corruption. So here we are. He's obstructing Congress. Actually, you Democrats in Congress are obstructing, an investigation into one of your Democrat buddies in the Obama administration, and then some others too. You guys were obstructing the ambassador that again, Obama picked, who perjured herself twice. Get ready for this. Anyways, I'll get to it. Dems' impeachment for the innocent conduct is intended to obstruct the below investigations, again, that's illegal, of Obama-era corruption. Billions of money laundered. Billions, mostly U.S. dollars, widely misused. Extortion, bribery, DNC collusion with Ukraine to destroy candidate Trump. Much more to come. Witness Yuri Lutsenko, inheritor of Mr. Shokin's office, the one that was fired or whatever, or let go. Records proving Ambassador Yovanovitch perjured herself at least twice. Again, she was the Obama pick. Documents showing she was denying visas to witnesses from the Ukraine who could prove Biden and Democrat corruption. Clear document proof of money laundering by Burisma and the Bidens. So there's clear document proof of money laundering by Burisma and the Bidens, again. And the other one, document showing that she was denying visas. So in other words, we have witnesses that need to come to our country to testify about major corruption in our government. Nope. We can't issue you guys visas. You're not allowed to fly over here. Can't give you the visa you need to come over. Can't visit the country. Can't visit the U.S. right now. Sorry. That is massive obstruction. And I can't wait to see what happens with that. Witness Viktor Shokin holds documents proving money laundering by Burisma and Biden's, fired due to Vice President Biden's threat to not release the $1 billion in vital U.S. aid. Shokin's medical records show he was poisoned, died twice, and was revived. Lots of heads will roll in Ukraine if this opens up. Now that's breaking news to me. I didn't know that. Shokin's medical records show he was poisoned, died twice, and came back to life. He was revived. They got him back. This is the guy that holds the key in the Ukraine. I was fired because of what the Bidens tried to do to me. My question is, and I don't know if Rudy talked about this yet, maybe he's going to, when was this individual poisoned and died twice, came back to life? Was it in recent times? Or was it right after Biden threatened the president or the prime minister or whatever to fire the guy? And they were so pissed off at the guy, even though the president went ahead and fired him, that you little bastard get in the way of my son and my money. You mess with my money? You mess with my money? I send my guys after you. And they did they poison him after the fact, even though he was already fired? Does this kill him anyways, just to set an example? Or was this later on when they're questioning people? We need that guy to come over. We need to investigate that. We need to talk to this guy, put him on, get his testimony. and they realized, oh my God, they're going to go talk to this guy Shokin. We needed to get rid of him now. That's a good question that I really, 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 really want to know. There's actually an ON America One News segment on this, and I think maybe we ought to watch this. Let's check this out.
From the vice president to Poroshenko showing up in Shokin's office and saying, Biden's putting pressure on me. You can't go forward with Burisma. Can you slow it down? And all of a sudden, Shokin gets this communique from Latvia that shows a $16 million laundering transaction, classic laundering transaction. It goes from Ukraine to Latvia. It's disguised as a loan to another company, WireLogic, I believe. It then goes to Cyprus, gets disguised as another loan. This is called Digitech. And then it's dispersed as payment of board fees. Now, you don't make two loans to pay board fees unless you're laundering the money. $3 million gets to Hunter Biden that way. That is a straight-out violation of a money laundering statute.
The document referred here is an official letter dated February 2016 from the Prosecutor's Office of the Republic of Latvia, Money Laundering Investigations Division. The letter states, quote, according to publicly available information, Burisma Holding Limited and its director Hunter Biden are involved in a corruption affair, end quote. Latvia traced $14.7 million between 2012 and 2015. The funds were transferred back to Burisma to the accounts of Devon Archer and Hunter Biden. When America asked Shokin if he recognized the document, he said he did, and that there were more such inquiries that made it impossible for him to justify simply shutting down the Burisma cases. One American News also verified on camera what Shokin had stated in a stunning 12-page sworn affidavit to an Austrian court. Quote, President Poroshenko asked me to resign due to pressure from the U.S. presidential administration, in particular from Joe Biden, who was the U.S. vice president. Biden was threatening to withhold $1 billion in U.S. subsidies to Ukraine until I was removed from office. Shokin goes on, quote, I was forced out because I was leading a wide-ranging corruption probe into Burisma. Joe Biden's son was on the board of directors. I refused to close this investigation. Therefore, I was forced to leave under direct and intense pressure from Joe Biden and the U.S. administration.
And I will end this with the following tweet from him. Evidence revealed that corruption in 2016 was so extensive, it was the president's duty to ask for U.S.-Ukraine investigation. Impeachment is part of the Democrats' cover-up. Extortion, bribery, and money laundering, here's the key word, goes beyond the Bidens. Also, DNC collusion with Ukraine to destroy candidate Trump. You mean it wasn't just the Bidens in on this? Other people were getting money? How much do you want to bet other Democrats, very well known and named Democrats, were receiving this money? I've said it once, I'll say it again. There will be nobody left standing on the Democratic Party side that will even be kind of able to go and run against Donald Trump. The man might be standing there by himself. That Democrat indicted, standing down, quit, retired, Who's left? I mean, surely someone's going to be around. Some person's going to put on that Democratic hat. Oh, Mayor Bloomberg. I bet he's... Yeah, good luck. Take care.